Today I'm going to discuss the most important topic is Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is a very great Indian leader who contributed lots of literary works in the Indian classical literature, in the Indian English literature. So this kind of a questions is repeated in your examination again and again. So the Indian English literature, the question will become who are the leader who contribute the in the Indian English literature. So here I'm going to discuss about it. Swami Vivekananda. According to the Swami Vivekananda, when you begin to study the art and institution of India, you become magnetized, fascinated. You can't get away. So according to the Swami Vivekananda, when you begin to study the arts and institutions of India, you become magnetized, fantasized. You can't get away. ठीक है. And Swami Vivekananda's accomplishments as a man of literature have been widely acknowledged by the eminent literary critics and writers. There are some inspirations work of Swami Vivekananda. So in the first paragraph, I have read about the Swami Vivekananda beautiful thought about our Indian English literature. When you begin to study the art and institution of India. When you start to study the art and institution of India, you will be attracted, you will be attached, you will be fascinated, you will be engaged to read it continue. You can't get away. Swami Vivekananda's accomplishment as a man of literature have been widely acknowledged by the eminent literary critics and writers. So there are so many critics and writers who said that Swami Vivekananda accomplishment as a man of literature have been widely acknowledged. उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा एक widely acknowledged किया जाता है, जाना जाता है for the eminent literary critic and writers में से. There are some inspirations work of Swami Vivekananda. The life of Swami Vivekananda by his and Western disciplines. These two volumes that provides the most exhaustive and authoritative biography of a man whom the world known as the uh, giant in intellect. The life of Swami Vivekananda by his and Western discipline. These two volume set provides the most exhaustive and authoritative biography of man. So ये जो एक book है which is the literary work of the Swami Vivekananda, the life of Swami Vivekananda by his and Western discipline. Descripts. ठीक है. In these two volumes, set provides the most exhaustive and authoritative biography of a man whom the world known as giant intellect. ठीक है. Swami Vivekananda is a very great Indian leader who have produced lots of literary works which are very useful, which um, those achieve the lots of awards and rewards like Sahitya Academy Awards and all other rewards. And in one of them, the life of Swami Vivekananda by his and Western scripts are also mentioned. A great scholar or the orator, a patriotic Hindu, a powerful preacher of Vedanta. A great scholar and orator, a patriotic Hindu, a powerful preacher of Vedanta. He is known for great scholar, orator, patriotic Hinduism, a powerful patriotism of Vedanta. ठीक है. तो he have a lots of achievements and a contribution in our Indian literary work. The life of a Vivekananda and the universal gospel. Roman Roland. In this volume, the author, a great French savant and one of the finest examples of Gallic grace in the intellectual culture. The life of Vivekananda and universal gospel. ठीक है? It is also one of a great work of Swami Vivekananda. The name it as a life of Vivekananda and universal gospel. Roman Roland. In this volume, the author, a great French savant and one of the finest examples of Gallic grace. One of the finest examples of Gallic grace इन इंटेलेक्चुअल कल्चर में एक बहुत ही हमारा ग्रेट फ्रेंच सैवंथ है एंड वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट एग्जाम्पल है ऑफ गैलिक ग्रेस का. इट इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट अ फैसिनेटिंग एंड graphic account of Swami Vivekananda's life and message. It is also present a fascinating and graphic account. इसमें लाइफ ऑफ विवेकानंद एंड द गॉस्पेल में it is also present a fascinating and graphic account of Swami Vivekananda's life and messages. So lots of messages given by the Swami Vivekananda is also present in this book, and this is a great contribution of a Swami Vivekananda in the Indian English literature. The complete work of Swami Vivekananda, volume 1 to 9. So, this kind of a work is also available in our Indian libraries as well as the other countries' library. The great contribution in the 9 volumes, the complete work of Swami Vivekananda. In these volumes, we have not only a gospel to the world at large, but also to its own children, the charter of the Hindu faith. So, what is the charter of the Hindu faith? What are the beliefs of Hindu religious? What are the goddess of the Hindu believers religious? This kind of books and this kind of a message and thoughts are available in this great literary work, which is recognized as the complete work of Swami Vivekananda, volume 1 to 9. For the first time in the history, Hinduism itself formed here the subject of generalizations of a Hindu mind of the highest order. For the first time in the history में Hinduism itself अपने आप में ही form है here the subject of generalization of a Hindu mind of a highest order. Hindu mind highest order. So, this kind of great ideas are mentioned in his works. Swami Vivekananda in the West, News and Discoveries. He was a key figure in the introductions of Vedanta and Yoga to the Western world and is credited with the raising interfaith awareness and the bringing Hinduism to the status of the major world religions. Then, okay. So it is also a great work of a Swami Vivekananda in the West and New Discoveries. He was a key figure in the introducing of Vedanta. So hmm, he he also wrote about the great Vedantas and yogas to the Western world, and he also introduced the Western world to the Vedantas and yogas, and is credited with the raising interfaith and awareness and the bringing Hinduism to the status of a major world religion. So I hope you like this video, which is very important according to your examination point of view. And the question is always coming in your exam. In the Indian English literature, what are the wonderful contribution of the Swami Vivekananda in the Indian English literature? So you have to write all the points, which is very important. All the definition I have mentioned in it. All the great literary work by the Swami Vivekananda. First of all, you have to define the some lines of the what are the great thoughts of the Swami Vivekananda. According to Swami Vivekananda, when you begin to study the art and institution of India, you became magnet magnetized, fascinated, you can't get away. Swami Vivekananda, accomplished as a man of literature, has been widely acknowledged by the eminent literary critics and writers. There are some inspirations work of Swami Vivekananda. The life of Swami Vivekananda by his and Western Descripts. This two volume set provides the most exhaustive and authoritative biography of a man whom the world known as the gentle intellectual. A great scholars or the orator, a patriotic Hinduism, and a powerful preacher of a Vedanta. The life of Vivekananda and the universal gossips. In this volume, the author, a great French savant and one of the finest examples of the Gallic research in the intellectual culture. It is also the present fascinating and grasping accounting of Swami Vivekananda lives and masses. The complete work of Swami. These are the most important works mm, who have achieved the great rewards in the India as well as in the other country, like a Sahitya Academy Award. So you have to mention all the great works which are belonging from the Swami Vivekananda, and which who those were the literary contribution in the Swami Vivekananda in the great Indian English literature. The complete work of Swami Vivekananda, Volume 1 to 9, and Swami Vivekananda in the Western New Discoveries, and Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Western Descripts, The Life of Vivekananda, and Universal Gossip, Roman and Dolan. So I hope you like this video, which is very important according to examination point of views. Thank you so much.